students, welcome to the dental hacks. Today the topic of my lecture is the periodontal instruments or the scaling instruments. The basic scaling instruments are basically the periscaler. This is periscaler. This is sickle scaler. And these are the gracy curretes. There are different type of the gracy curretes and they have a different numbers. This is number 1 and number 2. Number 1, number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and 13, 14. And there are further modifications that we have studied later. Now the basic parts of the gracy curretes are, this is handle, this is handle, this is shank, and this is working end. The shank connect the handle with the working end. Now the difference between the gracy curretes or the universal curretes are, the area used of the gracy curretes are set of the many instruments designed for the specific surface. For example, these are the set of the many instruments and designed for the specific surface. For example, 1, 2 and 3, 4 are used for the anterior surface, and 5, 6 and are used for the anterior teeth or the premolars, and there are different gracy curretes which are used for the different surfaces. And now the universal curretes are designed, one currete designed for all the area and the surfaces. For example, this is a sickle scaler and it is used for all the area and the surfaces of the tooth. Now the cutting edge. The gracy currete has only one cutting edge, working edge with the outer edge. It has only one cutting edge, and this is used for the specific surface. It has one cutting edge. And the universal curetes have both cutting edge, work with either on the outer or inner both. It has two cutting edge, outer or inner. Okay. Now the curvature. Curved in the two planes, blade are curved up and to the side. For the gracy curetes and for the universal curetes, curve into the one plane, blade curve up, not the side. Now the blade angle. Offset blade, face of the blade angle is at 60 degree. Face of the blade angle is at the 60 degree, and face of the blade angle for the universal curete is 90 degree. And this is also important for the MCQ point of view. Now the uses of the gracy curetes. The gracy curetes 1 and 2. The gracy curetes are representative of area of specific curete, design and angle for the depth of the specific anatomic area of the dentition. These curetes and their modification are probably the best instrument for the subgingival scaling. The gracy curete 1 and 2. This is the gracy curete 1 and 2 or 3, 4. For example, this is 1, 2 and this is 3, 4 are used for the anterior surface, incisors or the canines for both upper and the lower arches. This is used for the anterior surface. 5, 6. This is 5, 6. 5, 6 are used for the anterior surface on the premolars. And 7, 8 or 9, 10. This is 7, 8. And 9, 10. This is 9, 10. It is used for the posterior teeth, facial, lingual surfaces, and 11, 12 are used for the posterior teeth for the mesial surface. 11, 12 are used for the mesial surface, and the 13, 14 are used for the distal surface. This is used for the distal surface of the posterior teeth. And the recent addition or modifications are 15, 16 and 17, 18. And 15, 16 are the modification of 11 and 12, and the 17, 18 are the modification of the 13 and 14. This is periscaler, and this is used to remove the plaque from the labial or the lingual surfaces of the anterior or the posterior teeth. For example, this is used for the this edge is used for remove the plaque or biofilm from the mesial surface, and from this side is used for the distal surfaces. And Combined, this is called the universal set. Both periscalar or the sickle scalar are known as the universal set. Now this is the lecture of the today. Review is, this is periscalar and this is sickle scalar. Sickle scalar which have two cutting edges and the blade is 60 degree offset. These are the curretes, gracy curretes, which are used for the specific surface for the anterior and the posterior teeth and for the specific medial distal surfaces. For example, 11-2 are used for the 1, 2 and 3, 4 are used for the anterior surface. 5, 6 are used for the anterior teeth and the premolars. 7, 8 and 9, 10 are used for the posterior teeth and for the posterior teeth and facial lingual surfaces. 11, 12 are used for the posterior teeth mesial surface, and 13, 14 are used for the posterior teeth for the distal surface. And the further modification are 15, 16, which are the modification of the 1, 2, and the 17, 18, which are the modification of the 13 and 14. Now these are the scaling instruments. Now the next lecture is about the anatomy of the first year BDS. So let's continue next. Please share and subscribe my channel.